Now in Australia, the most common name for this cut is a Porterhouse steak, and there's nothing you Americans can do or say to change my mind. And in this video, we're going to reverse sear it. So for the first part of this cook, we're going to smoke our steak. And if you don't have a smoker, you can follow the temperature guides in this video and use your oven instead. But the first thing you want to do is get some lump charcoal or briquettes in your smoker and light them up. Alright, now we've got about 10 to 15 minutes before those briquettes are going to be ready, so we'll use that time to prepare our steak. As you can see, we've got a nice thick steak here. This one's around 1.5 inches in thickness. It weighs 490 grams, and all we want to do is trim off any excess fat and gristly bits. Alright, so that didn't take much to trim up. We probably trimmed off 50 to 70 grams there. And now I'm going to season our steak. All I'm going to be using for this cook is salt. So I'm just going to hit it with a nice generous coat on all sides. And now our steak's good to go once our smoker's ready. Alright, so now our briquettes are burning nicely. We can shut our fire access door and start bringing our barbecue up to temperature, which for this part of the cook, I want to be at around 120 Celsius or 250 Fahrenheit. And now we're up to temperature. I'll get a nice little chunk of cherry wood on our fire. And now we're going to get our steak on, which I'm going to sit fat side down. And there's two reasons for that. First being it's going to help that fat render since it's facing towards the heat source. And the second reason is our steak is going to hold a better shape. If I was to lay it down, the non-fat side would sort of sag out and be a little bit thinner, which may cause that side to overcook. So we're going to leave our steak fat side down and let it smoke away for a while. Now I want to serve this steak at around a medium rare doneness, so we're going to let this steak go until it reaches an internal temperature of around 46 to 48 degrees Celsius or 116 Fahrenheit, and that way during the rest it'll climb up to that medium rare doneness of around 52 degrees Celsius or 125 Fahrenheit. And I reckon it's going to take us around 45 to 60 minutes to get to that temperature. Alright, and after an hour I reckon our steak is ready, so let's just have a check of that internal temperature, and we're almost at 47 degrees Celsius, so we can take our steak off, and I'll get it onto some foil where I'll let it rest for around 10 minutes. Alright, now to finish our steak off, I'm just going to place it fat side down in a stainless steel pan. Now we're starting this from a cold pan, and I just want to render some more of that fat out. But now we're going to get our stainless steel pan over a medium heat. If you're using cast iron, then you want to go medium to high. And now we're just going to give our steak 2 to 3 minutes to render some more of that fat out, which is going to help give us a really nice sear. But if I need some more fat, I've got some Wagyu beef tallow handy as well. Alright, and as you can see, there's plenty of fat that's rendered out. It's gone nice and crispy, so now we're going to get it meat side down. And I'll put a weight on our steak as well, so the steak surface gets some really good contact with the pan, and then we'll sear that off for around 60 to 90 seconds on all sides. And after a minute, just have a look at the crust on that. Right, and since our steak has already had a rest, we can take this off and slice it straight up. That's so good. You get a beautiful subtle smoke flavour, the crust from that stainless steel pan, nice and tender. It is such a good steak. Well, there you have it. That's how to reverse sear a Porterhouse steak. That's one of my favourite ways to reverse sear. But if you've got any questions on this video, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next videos. But for now, that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.